All right. Happy June, everybody. It is June 5th. We have lots of stuff going on this month. If you have not checked out the Fit and Free Coach group, I have added in a new calendar. And once again, let me just screen share. All right, so when you go into the coach group, it is the pinned post. Remember, if you are on mobile, you have to actually click on the pinned post. So when you go into this post, you'll see the guide to starting conversations. You'll see the guide to start asking questions. If you guys are encountering a lot of objections, please, for the love of God, look at these. That's what they were made for, was to help you guys overcome those objections. I have to add in the Summer Strong group link right there. So all of the links for everything will be in this. This month we're doing our challenge group that starts tomorrow. Technically it's up and running right now. It's Summer Strong. My free group that I am doing, so for all of the new coaches, you are more than welcome to invite to my free group, and it is going to be a theme of cocktails and cookouts. I'm going to start advertising for that tomorrow, and that will start on, I have a calendar right here. So you click on the calendar, that will start on June 13th. So if you look at this calendar, it says create the event and the post to call out for the free group tomorrow. That's what you're going to be, and that's why I said post a healthy barbecue recipe right here. Like I give you guys things that you can be posting about all month long that kind of relate to what we're going to be doing. Then the 5-day free group, we're going to do the coaching at a glance starting on the 15th, and that will run technically until the 17th, but there will be a live Q&A on the 18th. I am going to be doing another challenge group sneak peek, which is exactly what this call is about. So I'm going to show you guys how you can run your own, because this is not going to be a team-wide thing. This is going to be something for you to do individually, because you will be posting individual links, and everybody who has access to your group might not already be your customer. So I'm not going to do a team-wide thing, because then if you guys invite somebody who hasn't signed up with you as their coach yet, and if they use my link, they're going to go to me, and yes, we can get it switched over, but I want to avoid that, and I will be showing you guys how you could do that. This month,
is that going to be like we're going to join your group to see it, or what? I'm sorry.
That's what happening. Call is about.
Oh, a call. Sorry, missed that first.
So that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. So the 21-Day Fix and the 21-Day Fix Extreme are on sale this month, which means it will be a good month. Thank God. And the reason why, aside from them being awesome, that this is on sale this month is because Country Heat comes out next month. And there will be another sneak peek for the Country Heat workout on Beachbody On Demand on June 20th, I believe. So that is pretty much it. There's going to be a new 7-day training that starts on the 6th. Oh, crap. Wow. I should probably set that up. And the 20th. So, yeah, called out on my own calendar there. All right, so when the groups are posted, that's where they will be, and let's have a kick-ass June. All right, so actually I don't even need to stop sharing. I want to talk to you guys about doing a challenge group sneak peek. We have done coaching sneak peeks before, but this is something new. I saw it on a training call maybe like 2 Tuesdays ago. And I decided that day, literally, or maybe it was last week, I decided that day to post my transformation photo from the 22-minute hardcore earlier in the day. And then I posted my sneak peek literally that night, or the link to it and a call out for it, which I will show you as well. And I started it the next day. I had it running up until Friday, and the group that is now Summer Strong, that's why you guys are seeing so many posts in there already, is because that is actually where I ran my sneak peek. It converted straight into there. So First thing is first, I want to show you guys how I did a call out for it. So what I did, this is my actual post for it. And I had the Beachbody Performance sampler that I won from some success club from a certain month this year. And although I do use this stuff, I wanted to save it to use as a prize. So that's what I did. And basically I said, you guys see me posting about challenge groups every single month. What is that? Let me tell you, there's a reason I run them every month. It's because people get help, or they get results and support through the process. So I even told them straight up, like, this is my first sneak peek. This is the new, like, I've never done this for you guys before. And I added in here that you must not be working with a coach or currently a coach already, just to put that out there, so that if somebody is working with a coach already, they're not going to join. Or if they are already a coach, they really don't need to be joining, because that's kind of pointless. So I put the link for my actual group right into there. So that way, I don't have to really worry about adding people in. I did go through and personally message, which I will talk about. But this gave people who have been watching me the opportunity to just click the link and join it without having to go through me first, so that they could just sit in there and observe. Because that's pretty much what people have been doing. That's what they do when they watch you. They sit there and they watch and they see what you're doing, but they don't reach out yet because maybe they weren't ready. But this gave them that gateway to just be like, well, I have seen her posting about that kind of stuff. Maybe I might like it, but I don't want to say anything. So they just click the link, they can join. All right, so what I did, okay, so this was my only official call out post for it. And I would probably do maybe two, but this is the first month that I've done it, so I'm obviously going to continue to tweak it. But this month, I didn't have a whole lot of time because it was the end of May, and I wanted to hit Success Club in May and start off my June right. So I just posted this call out, and then over the next 2 days, I just worked it into my posts. So this was like a post that I think I made. I think this was the following morning. Yeah. So this was at night on Tuesday. This was Wednesday morning. And it was just one of my regular posts. And it was basically saying, it was talking about me working out like I normally do. But then I said, P.S., my challenge group sneak peek starts today. Request to join and see what fuels me to keep going every single month. I added the link in there once again. Here was another call out post that I did later that night. I took my kids out to eat, to have ice cream. And I just nonchalantly brought up how now that the kids are in bed, it's time to clean up the house and check in with my sneak peek into Summer Strong group. P.S. The link is in the comments, and then I put the link down there. So I want to point out that on all of these posts, I actually went through and messaged people and asked if they were interested in joining the sneak peek. I also went through and messaged people that were just sitting in my inbox that I had maybe been talking to about a program or Shakeology, or just starting to talk to about starting, joining a group, or just any kind of health and fitness thing. So I kind of invited in all different avenues. I invited through my posts. I invited through personally messaging. I guess technically, so like inviting from these kind of posts, I invited people that I had never talked to before in some respect, and people that I had already been talking to. So that way I could throw everybody into one group, and I wasn't sitting there having to try and have all of these different conversations. I could give everybody all of the information at the same time. And then so the people that said they wanted to join it, I added them to it, or I sent the link in some messages, and I also just added some people that said that they would like to join it. So I also did this on my like page too, but I know not everybody has a like page, so I didn't really want to bring that up. So let's go into the group.
Did you post the same post in your like page?
Yeah, I think so. that's pretty much what I do. I don't really like to, if you actually look at your like page, it tells you how many of your actual friends follow your like page too. And only like maybe 500 out of 2,000 of my friends follow it. So I know that they're not, they're not seeing really double posts. And some people who do, whatever, it's good, they're going to see it twice. All right, so let me scroll all the way down, which is going to take a little bit because you guys know how our challenge groups are. And it's only day one and it's freaking out already. All right, so give me a minute here. Should probably done this earlier. Okay, here we go. All right, so first off, I want to show you guys, can you see my desktop or can you just see my screen? Like, can you see all the stuff behind here? Do you see my?
Yeah.
Let me find the banner. Unless I deleted it, which I don't think I did. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay, so this is actually the banner that I had up in the group, and then I switched it once I switched the group over. And it's basically the exact same picture. I just added sneak peek into your, and then I put, what is it? How much does it cost? What do I get? How do I join? So that's what was up in the group. That's how it was different. And the group didn't say Summer Strong. It said sneak peek into Summer Strong. So I created the group. I added people. People added themselves. And so I started off with, hey ladies, this is going to be a short little group that's going to give you a sneak peek into what I've personally gotten out of these groups, what you can expect, and exactly how you can join. These challenge and support groups are literally all about helping you to reach your goals by giving you that missing link that so many people experience, support and accountability. So I'll be posting again in just a little bit, but I just wanted to get us started with a little intro. Staying engaged is important, as that's not only going to help you get results, it's going to help you make friends. Tell me why you're here and what you're hoping to get out of joining Summer Strong. So I had people posting, and this was actually not my first post. I wish these went in order. All right, so let me just, my story was the second post of this day, or maybe it was. Okay, so I made this big post about literally what these groups and coaching have done for me. And I talked about, this is actually pretty similar to the post that I posted the other night for my transformation. And I talked about how I used to be, and I talked about what this has done for me physically, financially, and emotionally. So I kind of touched on aspects of both challenge groups and coaching. And then at the bottom I put, but honestly, these changes are all because of these groups, these programs, Shakeology, bettering my nutrition, the community, everything. My entire life has changed. My physical appearance is different. My mental state is worlds different. And I'm happy. That is what I'm offering to you guys. This is your chance to start writing your own story. So that was one of the posts that I made. Nope, I don't need to be there. And throughout this group, I mean, this is May 28th, so I still haven't gotten through all of May 25th. But throughout this group, I was posting like I would post in a regular challenge group, except for the daily posts. So I was posting my workouts, I was posting recipes, I was posting personal development, I was posting things that I thought that they might enjoy, that they're going to actually be seeing in the challenge group itself. So here's another one. This is just me talking about how I went on a run, how Jackson's told me to go work out, which is still funny. And then I said, how many of you ladies are getting ready to join the group? 3 days left to get in for the performance sampler drawing. So what I did with this group is whoever joined with the challenge pack by a certain date. got entered in to win the performance sampler. They still had a chance to join the group after that, but the cutoff date for the performance sampler was the end of the month because I was trying to hit Success Club. So here's another one that I posted. This was me talking about what 22-minute hardcore, what that did for me. And once again, I mean, I'll show you guys the link to order post, but I added that again down in here. So I actually did a sneak peek into the actual challenge group that we had for this past month. And I went through, I'm not going to play this out because it's 10 minutes. I talked about, you know, like I literally went in and I showed them what they were to be expecting. I told them about the point system. Apparently it took a while for the point system. Come on. I went through and I showed them the Success Partner post. I showed them like literally people posting to show them like legitimately, I'm not kidding, like our challenge groups are very active. This is basically what you can expect. So that was the 27th that I did that. So that was 2 days after. Here was a podcast that I posted for them to check out. This is one of the girls that joined the group. She posted in there on her own. So that was pretty cool. There's me posting my pre-workout. Here's another reminder. I just wanted to put it out there to all of you. You have 2 days to enter. Here was some motivation from my workout. You know that 70% of people who start a program, if you guys have done Hammer and Chisel, you've heard that. I posted a 21-day fix before and after. I mean, technically this is like before and way after. She did a few rounds of that. Here was one of the deadline posts. So I said, so close to the group officially beginning. I hope your ladies are as excited as I am. Deadline to order your challenge pack to be entered in to win the drawing for the performance sampler is tomorrow, 5:31 at 9 p.m. And I kept telling them this group will close to challengers only on Friday. Then I'll be adding the rest of the challengers transferring over from my current group. I made this little graphic for that. And I also said, you know, I'd love to answer any questions or if you need help deciding on a program or Shakeology flavor. There's me posting some of my food. That was a funny one. Like I said, I was just posting random things that I would normally post anyways. And I said, remember to sign up with your challenge pack by tonight to be entered into the drawing. This was me showing the difference that nutrition was making for me. Christine made a post about her customer/coach that joined. Okay. So here, I'm not going to play this all because this was pretty long too, but this was me talking to them about, listen, this is what this group is. So you guys can like literally go into the group and you'll be able to watch this because it's not going to be deleted out of there. But I went in and I talked to them about how important, let me like turn the volume down, how important the accountability was, how that was a missing link. I talked to them about what they were going to be getting. I showed them different like programs that they could be doing. There's eating plans, and I showed them a bunch of different ones that I have. I pretty much only recommended ones that have the portion control meal plan because I believe so much in that portion control meal plan. Like, I don't even recommend programs that don't use it because it makes it so easy, and it makes it so those programs I find work a lot better than the old ones because the nutrition is so dialed in. So I showed them how the DVDs look. I showed them how the meal plans are. I showed them the containers right there. And I talked about a lot of objections that I normally get. And I told them, listen, like a lot of people think that this is going to be a lot of food, and then you put it all together and it's a ton of food. I talked to them about results. I talked to them about, yeah, you could see me like literally opening up different things and showing them visually what they were going to be getting, so they didn't just think that it was nothing. And then I showed them my Shakeology, because I put it out there like, this is what you're going to be getting. There's no option to not do that, because I mean, you guys know I don't allow people into my challenge groups without Shakeology, because that is such an important aspect of it. And if I want people to get the results that they are looking for, they do need to be on that. So trying to see if I talked about anything else really. I think I showed them the performance sampler, like what they were going to be winning as a prize if they joined by that certain date. Yeah, I talked about that right there. And basically it was me laying out how the group works, what they're getting by joining, and that was it. And here was another workout. See that video that I just showed you, that was I want to say that was the first post that I made in the group, aside from that intro post. Or no, maybe it wasn't. I think my first post was my actual story post. This one was the following morning. Like I said, I'm like still working through this, but I want you guys to do this month, because right now it's the 5th of the month. I'm at Success Club 10. And it's because it literally gave people an avenue to get into this group and to see what it was about before they actually joined. So here's like food that I was eating. I said congratulations to one of the girls that joined. I talked about how you can have wine on your meal plan, because everybody knows how much I love wine. I mean, really, who else doesn't love wine? It's just amazing. And I actually haven't used my yellow today. I was really considering having a glass. All right, so I posted another recipe. All right, so here was the big important post. And this one I made the second day. So the very first post that I made was the introduction post. The second post was my story. The third post was that video of me explaining how the group works. And I made a post in the morning and then at night, and like I kind of posted in between too, so that people were getting notifications for it throughout the day. It's not like I was just posting everything at once and hoping that they would remember to go back and see it. This I posted at night on the second day. So this is me saying, I'm going to leave this post up for you guys for over the next few days, basically until the group was done. Whoever orders and joins the group will be entered into a drawing to win the performance sampler. And I told them, here's what you get with any of these choices. And this is why I mean, aside from just really liking the portion control plan, I told them, you're getting your private Facebook accountability group. You're getting one-on-one coaching, a meal plan, portion control containers, DVDs of 22 to 40 minutes workouts, depending on which you choose. And seriously, it's like having a personal trainer in your house. I like to talk to people like I talk to my friends and like I talk to everybody else. You know, like I don't want to sound like a super incredible professional, because that's not how I am. I am a real person. I talk to people like they're real people too. So DVDs of 22 to 40 minute workouts, 30 days of Beachbody on demand so you can access your workouts ASAP, 30 days of Shakeology, and I said my favorite is vegan chocolate, fun, motivation, support, results, and confidence. So what I did was I put, here are your choices and links, stick to the fitness level you are at now. So you can probably hear my kids banging around stuff upstairs. I broke these all up into beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So I did the 21-day fix. I didn't put prices for anything because I knew this was going to be running in 2 different months. So here's the 21-day fix. So what I did was I gave like a little snippet about it, how long the workout was, and what the goal of the program pretty much was. I gave a preview to the YouTube of like, you know, the ones that are 2 to 5 minutes long, just showing them what the actual program is. And I gave them the link to order the challenge pack. I literally put that all out there. So they were able to go in and order at their own leisure and pick out what program they wanted to work with. So I did the 21-day fix, size, fix extreme, 22-minute hardcore, insanity max 30, and hammer and chisel. Those are the only ones that I put out there. I could have put P90X3 in there too, but I haven't done a lot with it, so I don't really know very much about it. And then I said, please confirm your order by posting done below, and you'll be added both into the drawing and into the group. I'm so excited to welcome you all into this beautiful world of encouragement, support, and confidence in yourself and your health. So this was there, and this is a group that, as I was talking to people and they were like, oh, I can't find that post, so I just would tag them in there and that kind of stuff. And nobody really followed the directions and wrote done on here, but like I said, you know, like this is my first time doing this. So, that's why I was going through and actually congratulating people as actual posts in there so that people knew that other people were joining. There was one of my workouts, and I told them what the workouts that I was doing were from. So this is hammer and chisel. Oh, so I said, even though I'm doing hammer and chisel, this was a 22-minute hardcore one. There's another recipe. Now, on each day, oh, I forgot, this is what I did. On each day, I posted stories, and these are actually probably going to be more towards the top because a lot of people have been commenting on them since joining the group. But I did one challenger / coach testimonial per day. The first day was Trisha. The first day was Lacey. The second day was Trisha. The third day was Shelby. And that's because I've been working with all of them for about a year. They've all done really, really well. So I asked them to do post for me. All right, I'm gonna have to speed this up here. So this is one of the, Nia posted this in the actual group, so I asked her if I could share that in there because that was really good. This is the post that I made. It's just a video talking to the people that were still in there, and I said, like, basically, this is your last chance to get in. I'm closing out the group tomorrow to only challengers. There's another. As you guys can see, I just posted like I normally would. And this is once, here was the person that won the performance sampler. So here was the first one. This was Lacey's, and she did a video for me and wrote some stuff out. And this was cool because people were commenting on it like, wow, she makes me feel like there's no reason or excuse not to do this, but she still didn't join. But she will. I've been talking to her for a while. So yeah, this is where we start to get into all the regular ones. And I'm sure you guys have seen these, although, all right, so here was one of the last posts that I made too before that video. And I said, I'm so excited to get this group officially started. June is going to be a kick-ass month. Here's who I have in so far. So these are the people that ordered. And it's basically me tagging them so people can see like, oh, there's other people joining. I want to, like, I still want to do this. And I'm going to have to try and really scroll up here. There was Shelby's. That was today. And there's Trisha's right there. I want to say that was pretty much everything that I posted in the group. I think the rest of this is literally all from today. And it's crazy how much we all post in a day, seriously. Notifications for days. Yeah, all right, so I think that's it. So we have 7 minutes left. Does anybody have any questions? I know I kind of went over a lot of information. I am going to be putting the majority of this into a document, but I can't really put all of it into a document because a lot of it pertains specifically to me and specifically to my challengers. If you guys want to ask the ladies that did those testimonials for me, if they would like, if it was okay that, you know, you shared the same things in your sneak peeks that will happen later this month, that's definitely up to you. Or if you have your own challengers, definitely ask them as well, because you want to, you know, shout out your own people too. But that's what I did. It was very successful. Like I said, I'm at Success Club 10. I messaged people. I put it out there to people. I didn't post a huge amount about it because I did it so quickly. But I also just wanted to get that started and get that going really, really quick. I had it running for about a week and a half before I closed it out to just challengers, which is pretty much what I'm planning to do for this month too. All right. So does anybody have, oh, there's chat.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. When do you start running it? Like, do you do it right before you do your actual challenge group, or do you know what I mean? Like, do you do it like the third or fourth week at the end of the month?
Well, that's in the team calendar. So I did it about a week and a half before the group started.
Okay.
Like I said, I closed it out to just challengers on Friday. And I started it not the Wednesday, like not 2 days prior to that. I started it the Wednesday before that. So it literally ran from Wednesday the 25th to what was Friday, the 3rd, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Mm-hmm.
So I went, I actually really liked how I did that, where it was in May and in June. So I got Success Club points both in May and June, and it still counted for the same thing.
Okay.
And I saw your question. Are there any, or are these posts in the files? Like I said, I'm going to put.
You answered it. You answered that. You said you were going to put it in a document, but
Yeah.
You said it's like geared towards your stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like in the document, I'm basically going to be put challengers, testimonial, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And Heather, I didn't think the containers came with all those. Yeah. They're all portion control programs.
And you said that you didn't post anything about the daily posts. You just posted like PD, your workouts.
Yeah, I didn't do
your food
daily post
okay.
Because I wasn't adding up points or anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't come with size. Wait, are you talking about the challenge pack?
Yeah. Some of the challenge packs, they have the portion control containers in like the actual plan, but they don't all come with the actual containers for some reason.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
I'm gonna have to look and see which ones.
I ordered them for Nia because I knew mine didn't come with it, so I knew that she wouldn't get them. But I was like, whatever, it's $7, so I got them.
I'll have to look and see, because I really thought that those portion control containers came, because that makes sense. Like, why would they not come with it?
Yeah.
For somebody brand new starting it, like if they haven't done the 21-day fix, they don't have it yet.
Yeah, neither did the 20 hardcore ones. I didn't get any with mine.
Interesting. All right.
Sorry.
Oh, no. That's good to know, because, you know, I'm going to have to tell people that too. All right. So does anybody else have any questions? Okay. So like I said, what I am scheduled, like I said, this is not going to be a team-wide thing. This is going to be something that you guys do individually. But my group will be the one that transfers into the actual challenge. So you'll just add your customers into there. So that'll be the big difference between mine and yours. Unless, of course, you're going to do your own challenge group. And so I set my challenge group sneak peek this month to start on June 22nd, which is a Wednesday. And that will give me the same amount of time. And the last day for people to get added in would be July 1st. Because then the group will technically kind of start on the Saturday following that. All right. So that is it. I hope you guys try that out. It was successful for me, and I'm going to continue doing that and tweaking it as I go along. So that's it, and have a fantastic Sunday night. All right, bye.